What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. Today we're taking a look at another 1/6 scale Harry Potter figure from Star Ace. I recently just did a video for the Harry Potter 1/6 scale from Star Ace as well. It's the Tri-Wizard version of Harry Potter. Really cool figure, fun little accessories. If you want to take a peek at that video, I will link that up here on the right. Alright, let's break into this bad boy and see everything that's here. He does come with two really good head sculpts, I think. A few hands, some lightning and fire effects, and two wands. He comes with his wand, that nice white wand, and then he also comes with the Elder Wand. The Elder Wand, as you know, was Dumbledore's wand, and you have to be very careful with these wands, because like I said in the last video of Harry Potter, they are very, very thin, and you will snap them in half really quick. The other accessory he comes with is a stand, and I will have to say I cannot stand these stands. I feel like they're very limiting because it's one solid bar. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Alright, punching in, you can see that he comes with 4 extra hands that were sculpted really nicely. Oddly enough, the manicure on here is better than mine. There's not a lot of skin texture, the color's pretty good. I think they did a fine job on the hands. Now this piece is tricky. This is the green energy lightning stuff that comes out of the end of the wand. Now you could set this up connected to the wand itself and have him casting a really cool spell, but then you have to have a stand holding this piece up, and it kind of looks a little ridiculous to have him there, then the wand, then another stand holding that up, so it's definitely a look I'm not going to go for, so I'm pretty much just going to leave this in the box. Taking a look at the Elder Wand now, there's a lot of good detail on this. This is a really fantastic tiny sculpt. I'm not really sure how they even do anything this tiny. I'm sure it's all in computers and then printed out, but it's really done great. Same with his wand. Look at this. The sculpting on it is fantastic. Great detail. Some really good paint app, making it look like some white wood that was just carved out of a tree. It's such a good job for something so tiny. And then they give us a nice fireball, which you could wrap around his hand like I have here, or even around his wrist or anything. I've seen photos with it in a few different spots, but you could really make a nice pose with that. Now, taking a look at the first head sculpt, I think they did a really good job with these. I mean, look at all of the airbrushing on there, and the color variations, and the skin, nice depth, nice shadowing. Even on the top here, look at his head. They even went and painted in all the veins and textures underneath the skin so that it almost looks transparent, like everything is kind of underneath a layer of skin there. I think the paint application is very, very good on this head sculpt. Now, I will have to go back and watch the movie just to see if his teeth were this white. These are some white teeth. There's like no aging, there's no cracks, it looks like he was just born and poof, white teeth. I don't know if that's accurate to the film, but I'll have to go back and watch it, or you guys can let me know down in the comments below. Alright, off to head sculpt number 2. This is actually the head sculpt I use for this figure, because I have him in a dynamic pose where he's up there casting a spell, so the other head sculpt really wouldn't work for something like that. Zooming in a little bit, you can see that the paint apps are just as good as the other one, and we've got these stark white teeth again. So I'm really going to have to go back to the movie and reference that to see if that's accurate or not. And I'm just now noticing that this figure has a great mani-pedi going on. There's very light paint here just to add a little bit of skin and some veins and everything. But you know, they did a good job. Their feet, you know. Now behind him here you can see pieces of his robe just kind of floating away in the wind over here. These are actually a separate piece that you could just kind of connect onto him. I have it just kind of sitting on his back and kind of wrapped around his arms and his hip and everything over here so it could sit on. And then they're fully wired, so you can kind of finagle them however you want. It really adds something cool to the figure because it just kind of expands out and adds a lot of motion. And here are a couple of the stand rods. Again, they are very limiting. They just do have the little ball joint on the end there. I do wish they would make them out of that, you know, that flight stand stuff that Hot Toys uses, so you can kind of change the height, move it around a little bit, just simply get a little bit more dynamics out of it. His robe and clothing, as simple as they are absolutely beautiful. The robe has some wiring so you can get this nice fluid air movement kind of through it and set him up into a great dynamic pose. I had a lot of fun trying to figure out what to do with the sleeves and the bottom there, but I think I got it into something really cool right here. Let me know what you think about this pose and if you have any other ideas. Let's just zoom in a little bit to the fabric here so you can see it a little closer up. It is a nice green. The material reminds me of pajamas, and let's face it, his outfit is very simple and kind of looks like silky pajamas. Overall, I think Star Ace knocked him out of the ballpark. Him and the Harry Potter figure that I got from them are fantastic. They're actually one of my favorite 1/6 scales in the whole collection here. Now, I know these figures aren't new. Him and Harry Potter have been around for a few years, I believe. And I know they did some of the other characters like Hermione, but they're out there somewhere if you want to just start digging around. I picked these guys up at Sideshow. I was just flipping around their website and bang, there they were. So I was like, wow, I have to get them. Alright my friends, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this figure. I love this figure and I love the Harry Potter figure. I think Star Ace did a great job on these figures. Let me know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts down below. Thank you all for stopping by for this video. Don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and click that little bell, and I'll see you all in the next video.